We hope you enjoyed this episode. Unfortunately, they made some mistakes.
I'm going to tell you, this has lifted my spirits. I want to thank you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah. I entered feeling like I was dying.
Yeah.
And now I feel happy.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Conversation can do that.
Especially when it's revolving around Travis's penis.
Oh. Is that what did it?
No, it's just a lot of laughing. And
Yeah.
you said I had spray on my lip.
Well,
which I did, technically.
You did.
Nicotine spray, not
That's right.
spray.
That's right. And not pee from your catheter.
Nope, not orange. McDonald's orange.
Did you?
Did I what? Did I save some?
You want to taste it?
Oh. Rob, will you put a picture up of the McDonald's orange drink just so we can check in with the color? Because I want you to know. Yeah, you see that orange drink?
Yeah. And that's not orange soda?
I think it's high C.
High C.
Maybe?
It's more like a high C. I remember at a birthday party, you could get the big jug, that big McDonald's cooler dispenser, and you dump the powder in and then the water. And then it was, that was the orange drink.
Okay.
So I don't think it was carbonated.
Okay.
But they probably did have orange soda as well.
In the fountain. We moved past
Yeah,
that
we're going to
part.
move on.
Well,
because
no,
it's not worth 10 fact checks.
I have one more question, though.
Okay.
Because we did move past me being correct about the UTI.
Oh, uh-huh.
Because when you were in pain, I was like, it kind of sounds like a UTI. And sometimes some men do get them sometimes.
Sure.
Were you like, I don't want a UTI. That's a women's thing.
Oh.
Did you feel emasculated a little bit?
No. Which is not to say I couldn't.
Sure.
But, all these things is like, what's the chain of events?
Yeah, what happened?
Right? Like if you have an infection in your prostate and then that gets into your urethra, then you have a UTI. Like, is it a UTI that then somehow infected my prostate, or did I have prostatitis, which And I don't think we'll ever know.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's not obvious to me, I didn't go down the path of like, Jesus, how'd I get a UTI? Fucked a guy and I didn't pee afterwards.
Exactly.
I mean, that's generally how the women I know in my life get it.
Well, no, you can get it a lot of ways. You could have, it could have been a wiping situation.
You don't wipe your penis.
I think you accidentally.
Oh, Jesus.
Got some duty.
No, Monica.
Okay. I'm just, okay.
I did not. That's it.
It
That
was
would be
an
impossible.
accident.
It'd be impossible.
No, it's not impossible. You could have dutied, as we talked about. You duty sometimes in the toilet.
Yeah.
And then maybe just the penis hit it on really quickly. And
it like bounced into the
bowl. And it touched just a very. Dude.
I still think, and this is why guys don't get it as much.
Yeah,
we have a bit longer distance between there and the bladder.
Exactly,
where you need the UTI to really take.
That's right.
Fine purchase.
And wiping is a different scenario, but that's why I don't think this was wiping.
I would have peed. The odds of that in your hypothetical making its way all the way up to my bladder are very low, which is why I think it's rare that guys get them.
Right.
But people have got to be tired of my medical condition, so.
Normally UTIs are first, and then it starts spreading everywhere.
Okay.
And that's bad.
Okay. Well, the guy did say the prostate is hard to get medicine into, and it's hard for infection to get out of it.
Yeah.
It's really.
It's
in its own little universe.
Stubborn.
Yeah, it's got like a nice, I guess, protective barrier.
It lives on its own island, physically and emotionally.
I think people are up for a GLP-1 update. I've heard people ask, like, hey, what's the updates? And then I certainly would like one.
Okay. Well, we can do a mini update because we're probably going to have Dr. Isaacson on a fact check coming up to talk about all of our blood results.
Oh, yeah.
He says we both have interesting results. And so I'm curious what that will be.
Interesting is.
When we first got our results after the first cognitive test and he did all the blood work and went through it all, he basically said I was a medical marvel.
Okay.
I forget why.
Uh-huh. Was it a good kind of medical marvel?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
it was?
It was like really unique stuff was happening.
I think anomaly might be a better word than marvel.
I prefer medical marvel.
Okay.
And one thing, I don't remember if we talked about this back then, but they found randomly this one little gene, one little elevation in numbers on this one little thing, and no one would really look at it because who cares? But they looked, and then they did a deep dive, and that correlates to late onset epilepsy.
Whoa, really? Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow. So in a world of where CRISPR's over the counter, do you think you get that gene edited out and you go off of your Keppra and your...
Wow, that's a great question, because would I feel safe enough to go off of the medicine even if I knew the gene itself was cut out?
Because you got to remember in order.
Yeah.
It's like you went on Keppra and then you needed to go on antidepressants. Or I shouldn't say needed.
No,
you went on Keppra,
I did need to, yeah.
And then you went on antidepressants.
Yeah. But we have different, I think, well, look, Keppra can be associated with depression.
Uh-huh.
But I believe deeply that again, it was, I had a seizure. I had to put on this medication, COVID.
Started right away.
So much was happening that it just pushed me over the edge.
Yeah, hard to parse out.
It's hard to parse out. Knowing my family history,
yeah,
I believe I needed antidepressants before that.
Yeah.
And would have needed it regardless.
Uh-huh.
But who knows?
Who knows?
And I wonder if I would feel safe enough to get off of it.
Also, antidepressants often cause weight gain.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
They can, yes, they can.
And then there's a fourth thing in the mix that causes weight reduction.
Uh-huh.
You know, at least from my perspective, it does look like there could be a whole chain of events that starts with one thing.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if you didn't have that one thing, where we're at with all the other stuff.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I know for sure that being on the Triz
Mm-hmm.
has not impacted my mood.
Mm-hmm.
For a while, I was like, "Oh,
we call it tirzepatide Triz.
Oh yeah, yep. Like it. I think for a while I thought, oh, maybe there'll be a reduction in anxiety or depression because I had heard that there might be some things there.
Sure,
that is not the case.
But again, I think that's like if one of your things is you're in a constant shame spiral that you've eaten in a way that you don't want to eat, but you keep eating, and this thing stops that, then of course it's going to impact depression.
Right, that's
but
true.
You're not there. That's not you.
Yeah, correct.
You weren't like living in any shame spiral.
I mean, the drinking that's part of the mix. And that's been interesting to follow that whole journey. That was one of the main reasons I wanted to do it was to see my relationship with it. And at first, I did notice a change. I think what I said was I was drinking less, but
frequency the same.
Exactly.
But,
amount is less.
With dosage lowered.
And I think that's still correct.
Uh-huh.
I think for sure I reached my capacity earlier, but I still drink every day, basically.
Uh-huh.
So that's been kind of a bummer.
A letdown.
But part of that is like, it's mental. Like there will be, and this is bad, but there will be times where I'm like, I'm not even in the mood to drink. Like I don't really want to,
but you do.
But I'm here and I will.
Yeah.
So that's
whatever that is.
I don't know what that is. Habit, I guess, or just, oh, we're out, like I might as well.
Look at Charlie Sheen. Did you finish the doc?
No.
The craziest thing is no one could get him off crack. They couldn't figure out how to get him off crack.
Yeah.
So they convinced his dealer, because his dealer loved him.
Yeah.
To start titrating. So because you make coke out of cocaine.
Right.
I'm sorry, you make crack out of cocaine.
Uh-huh.
He could add however much baking soda he wanted to dilute it.
Oh.
And over the course of a year, he just reduced the crack to having almost no cocaine in it.
Wow.
And eventually, and then Charlie's just thinking, well, I've reached the capacity. I can no longer get high. And he stopped.
Really?
Yeah, he's just like, I don't know why the fuck I'm doing this. It doesn't do anything. And then he switched to drinking. Then became a really bad alcoholic for a year or two. But they got him off of crack by tricking him and titrating him.
Whoa.
So what's interesting is you're at the point where it's like you've kind of been titrated in a way that you're like, I don't even really want it.
Yeah.
But just the muscle memory and habit is like, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
But it's interesting if someone could trick you the same way.
Right.
And all of a sudden it had no alcohol in it.
At
some point,
still do
you
it.
would still do it. Yeah.
Like right now, I'm like,
I'm in. Sounds good.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I have noticed like, I don't really. Okay, sure, I'll get a martini. Like I'm not craving it, I guess, in the same way. So that is interesting. It's just so social.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's not even that it's a good time. I mean, it is a good time, but it's
what you do.
Just what you do. It's something to have in your hand. It's something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm heading towards sobriety. Doesn't sound like it based on everything I just
you're on a
said.
medicine.
Yeah. But also, I have definitely lost weight.
We don't know how much.
It was not the goal, and I don't know how much because I don't weigh myself.
But what's interesting is Dr. Isaacson did weigh us on intake, but we didn't get weighed at this.
I know.
So I think we need to get weighed. He's going to want to know that. I mean, I'm kind of dying to know what the difference is for you.
I'm curious. I
think you've lost about 65 pounds. This is like, could be the biggest minefield ever to play a game.
I
of
know.
Like, how much do you think I lost?
I know. No,
60, 70 pounds? I don't know. What do you think?
There's
80?
a lot of traps in this in this conversation.
Yeah.
Because I don't mean to like trigger anyone. I can only talk about me and my body.
Yeah.
I'm small. I've always been small.
Yeah.
So, because somebody asked like, oh, have you had to go down in size on your pants?
Yeah.
People are gonna hate me for saying this. No, because I already wore the smallest size.
Okay, right. There's nowhere else to go.
So yeah. So it's not like
Are you safety pinning any of your?
So yesterday I did put on a pair of pants and I was like, oh, they are about to fall off. So I I've lost weight in a way that I don't want to lose more weight. I don't want that. Like I saw my parents for, my aunt, and my mom saw me and she said, "You've lost a lot of weight." And I was like, "No, I don't think so since summer." And she was like, "Yes, I think so." And then I went to the next room and saw my dad. First thing he said.
Okay, but okay, there's a lot going on here. They're already dealing with something of sadness. So is she depressed? Is that the explanation for the weight loss?
Oh, sure.
So that's an obvious fear.
Yeah.
But I'll add that when I go back to when I used to go back to Michigan.
Yeah.
And people treated me like I had full-blown AIDS. They're like, "Why are you so thin?" Like totally concerned.
Right.
And I was like, I just got to acknowledge like the baseline of what way too thin is in LA is just way different in Detroit.
Yes.
And truthfully, I'm with like 6 of my friends growing up, and they've all got that, they're all hovering around 235, and they got a nice gut they've earned, and that is how you look. So when you don't have it, it looks crazy to them.
It'd be one thing if it was the other family members who said that, but my parents do see me they saw me in the summer, and they have I've always been small, so it's not like they're like, "Why aren't you looking thicker?" Like I think to them it was drastic.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's whatever. The weight. Except I will be honest, and Dr. Richard Isaacson is really not gonna like this, but it is the truth. I have lost a lot of muscle.
Oh, yeah.
And that is bad. And I've been trying to actively build bone density.
Yeah.
Farmer's carries.
Yeah.
I haven't done farmer's carries.
I'm afraid to ask you, but how much effort have you put into muscle retention?
Because they're too heavy.
Shit.
Okay. So now we're in now I don't really know what to do because I'm weaker.
Oh boy.
So I'm definitely weaker.
There is a new one, as you know. There's a new one that you're going to be able to switch to very shortly that specifically prevents that muscle loss.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a new one.
Huh.
I'm seeing different people on my feed talk about it.
Okay.
And I guess it's close to being approved. But yeah,
It's
like a triple inhibitor.
Oh, it's a GLP-3.
Yeah, well, and it's like semaglutide plus this plus that, and it does counter that muscle loss issue that is quite prevalent.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But it's hard because what I like about this GLP-1 is I feel safe on it. Like there's been at this point so many studies, we've had enough people on that have been like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So to do this other one feels a little more risky.
Yeah.
I should probably just try to do more farmers carries, but they're so heavy.
Yeah. Oh boy. I'm like starting to get nervous you're gonna fall down in your apartment and just be like, I can't.
I will, and
You shouldn't have lost your ability to carry those things you could carry 2 months ago.
I know.
So quickly.
But I was stronger.
Right, but you needed to stick with it a little more, I think. I don't know how to say this, but
they were heavy.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have been 40s. Heavy if you never stopped.
I know, but then I was tired.
Like if I don't squat for a month and a half, I'm not going to be able to go squat 250 like my normal thing. I'm going to have to drop down. But you can, within a couple weeks, you can be back.
I worked my way back. I can.
Yeah.
I have to start off with 5s.
Whatever it takes. And then next week you do 10s.
Yeah. I do. I need to. I am a little nervous about the lack of muscle.
But I want you to.
I know. I'm aware of it. It's bad. That's the one thing before I got on it, Dr. Richard Isaacson was very clear that I needed to monitor the muscle and make sure and I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Look, we're not perfect, Monica.
I know that. I have to get back on that, and I will. I have been really tired, and maybe I just have a bug. But there are these weird cycles where like you're eating less, and so you have less energy, and so you don't want to work out because you have less. Like that part's bad. I do need to break that cycle. Yeah. I have been going to bed at 7 for the past couple nights. And sleeping till like
I have
8.
2, but I'm dying.
I know, you're sick.
Yeah.
I have thought like this isn't exactly right.
I'm a little concerned with these updates. Going to bed at 7.
It was
I
weird.
Can't lift 5 pounds. I weigh somewhere around 76 pounds, and but I'm still drinking. The only thing I'm staying.
The only thing I've really committed to.
Because I don't even want to, but I get through it.
I force it down.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Oh, no, but you know what?
I think you got to try the Mel Robbins 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 approach to this.
Okay.
Which is her first book, and she became wildly popular over it.
Easter egg.
Well, which is
when is it an Easter egg, and when am I just telling people?
Well, that's
the question.
That's too big of an Easter egg. If I say Mel Robbins and then you say Easter egg, but her thing is, you think of what you want to do, and I want to get out of bed, and then you start thinking. It's cold out there. I don't want to get out of bed. Soon as your brain starts, you're not going to get out of bed. But at the second, if you can start training yourself, the second you have a thought like, I should do farm, you'll be sitting in your house and be like, I should do some farmer carries. And then immediately go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and on one stand up and do it.
Oh.
Because you're interrupting that cycle of convincing yourself not to do the thing you know you have to do.
I like
She's
that.
like, people are just waiting for motivation to hit them. And that's not what happens. You have to interrupt. And this is a very well-worn technique that works.
Okay.
So I don't know, report back. Let's see. Try the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The second you think of something, just immediately go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and stand up and do it.
Okay. So it'll be like, I don't really want a martini. 5, 4, 3,
no, you don't
2,
need any
1.
help.
Shake.
You're already doing it somehow with not wanting the martini and
No,
having
this
that.
is good. That's helpful. That's good for my farmer's carries. But the problem is you encouraged me when I was very strong
Yeah.
to do 240s.
Uh-huh.
And I could do that.
Yeah.
I bought those. Now I don't have the right equipment. I don't have like 230s.
Right. But just, I think a standard farming carry goal is your body weight.
Right. Which I don't know what that is.
Well,
But it's definitely not-
it's above 80
above
pounds.
80, yeah.
Yeah. So
But
listen, 80's not too heavy for you. It's just, you're not going to be doing it as long as you want to,
okay.
but you got to do it. You just do that weight and do it for however long you can, count. And then next time you got to do it 1 second longer.
Okay.
All right.
I'll try.
Okay.
I can't do it right now because we're in I can't do 5 for
5. What if you just stood up? You go 5 for it, and then you.
just left. Well, all right. I do. Okay. So those are the updates. Like, I guess they're mixed.
Yeah, it's mixed. Yeah.
And when we get our blood work, we'll know more.
Yeah.
And I am really, really curious about that. I'm very curious about my cholesterol
Yeah.
and even blood sugar and things like that.
Yeah, me too.
So TBD on that.
TB-dizzle. So for this motorcycle trip,
Yeah.
I'm
you're
going to send
going
you
on
a picture,
trip.
Rob. Can you put it on the screen?
Sure
Do
can.
you want me to email it?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going on a trip.
Yeah, this is so exciting. I'm so lucky and spoiled. I want to own this because if I was a dude listening to this, I'd be like, you know what? Fuck you. You have money. But I have great relationships with all these different motorcycle manufacturers.
Yeah.
I go to track events with them. I'll be in their videos, whatever. And so people loan me stuff,
Yeah.
which is so awesome.
Yeah. Sustainable.
Very sustainable. And I have a motorcycle down in Tennessee. I have a gorgeous Moto Guzzi. I have not gotten the title yet to plate it. So it's like I've got this great tour bike that I'm dying to ride on this motorcycle trip.
Okay.
And I can't ride it because there's no plates.
Oh. You're going to let that stop you?
Well, I'm like, well, I wasn't going to.
Uh-huh.
I was like, okay, I'm going to bring a plate from one of my other motorcycles and just slap it on there and then pray I don't get pulled over. Or if I get pulled over, the guy doesn't know the difference between a Moto Guzzi and a Ducati. Of course, I was going to go the outlaw route. But then the responsible part was like, hey, you've got a couple good relationships. Why don't you see if you can borrow a bike while you're down there? And also, a lot of these places are based in Atlanta. So it's like not that far. So I was able to borrow 2 motorcycles for Aaron and I. Because also Aaron was going to drive 600 miles on his motorcycle. He was going to ride for basically 12 hours to my house and then get up in the morning and ride with me for 400 miles.
Oh, yeah.
And then he at the last minute, he's like, I can't do it. I'm going to rent a truck and I'm going to put the motorcycle. And then I was like, oh, hold on. Let me just see if I can. And then you could fly in. It'd be so much easier. I got this super awesome Harley Pan America, which I've never ridden. And they've gone full gusto. It's super fast, crazy good brakes. I'm really excited. And if anyone is into motorcycles, growing up, you're like, a Goldwing, that's like a grandpa's motorcycle.
Okay. It's
Okay.
like catheter.
It's like a catheter. I don't want to say that because Honda they're loaning me this
I
motorcycle.
love Honda.
Yes. So growing up, you're like, oh yeah, that's for old guys. So I hit Honda up. I'm like, hey, do you have anything in the fleet? And then my man said, I'm going to pitch you the Goldwing. Like for this kind of ride, I'm just going to consider the Goldwing. And I was like, you know what? I think I am up for a Goldwing.
Wow.
So this is a big moment for me.
Okay.
Okay, Rob, please show the picture. So the Goldwing arrived yesterday. Monica, look at this motorcycle. Look how
Oh.
big the back seat is. Go, Rob, zoom. First of all, it's a 6-cylinder motorcycle, which is bonkers, right?
What does that mean?
Ducatis are like generally twins, two
Oh,
cylinders,
okay.
maximum 4 inline 4. This is a 6-cylinder, and this back seat. So I sent this picture
Yeah,
to
it
Aaron.
looks like a first class plane seat.
Absolutely. Even the rider's seat is incredible. And then you see the speakers built in. I've got like a huge sound system.
Oh.
Aaron, I sent this picture to Aaron and immediately we both had the same thought. We were like, why are we going to bring 2 motorcycles?
You guys are going to ride tandem?
Look at this thing. Isn't it begging for just the 2 of us to be on
Will
this
you both
motorcycle?
fit?
Oh my God. Yeah, look at that back seat.
Where do you is the back seat where you sit?
No, you see that big backrest? That's the passenger. Then you look lower. That's where my butt goes. There's a little lip. I'll point.
Oh.
This is for the passenger.
Oh my God.
Yes, and I'm thinking,
How can you see above?
I'm thinking,
fuck?
I think I'd rather be a passenger on this
Definitely,
thing with
definitely.
Aaron riding and me just sightseeing the fall colors. Yeah, so I'm entering the gold wing phase of my life.
Wow.
I'm done being cool.
You're ready for comfort.
Oh my God. That thing looks so fucking comfortable. It might ride itself there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. I just wanted to show
That's
you.
going to be cute, you two on there together.
I mean, we're going to bring the second
oh,
motorcycle.
you are?
But who knows? We might do, because we're going to do rides every day and come back to Asheville.
Yeah.
We might take a 2-up ride one of these
you
days.
should.
I think
Are
so.
you guys going to stay in a cute hotel?
Yeah. We got a
Built
cute
more?
little. No, the vacancy was almost non-existent because people do go there for the colors. I realized because I searched everywhere and I was 2 months out when I booked this.
Whoa.
And there was slim fucking pickings, but we're in a cool little boutique hotel downtown.
Cute.
And then I hit up our sweet boy Luke Combs.
Oh, yeah.
Asheville native.
Yeah.
I said, where should I eat? And he's like, boom, boom, boom. The ribs here are impossibly good.
Yum.
Go here for fish. Not going to happen, but whatever.
You could try it.
Not going to
You
try
could
it.
enter that phase of your life too.
I've tried it.
Okay.
Okay. Facts?
Okay, facts.
Thanks for indulging my motorcycle story.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm excited to hear. I hope you guys are careful. I have to say that.
Yeah, we will be.
And I hope you have so much fun.
Thank you.
Wow. That was a fun one.
It was.
And it's fun to have sports experts on, like athletes. I would guess they're called athletes.
He was also very mature, was my conclusion.
Yeah.
And I was like, I felt like we were peers, but I am 9 years older than him.
Well, he's lived just such a big life.
Yeah,
And he does have a very evolved perspective on it, I think.
I agree. Yeah.
I enjoyed him a lot.
We felt contemporary, but we weren't.
Well, at what age are you not like?
Well, let's just put it this way. I was graduating when he was in 3rd grade.
I know, but but once you hit a certain age, when are you not contemporary?
It does diminish.
Yeah.
Like a 60-year-old and a 50-year-old are far different than a 10-year-old and a 20-year-old.
Exactly. I think when you're
Or a 10-year-old
over
is 0
40,
years old.
Yeah. I think if you're 40 or above, you're all the same.
I saw a really comforting graph this morning. I think it was in the New York Times, and it was, because Harvard has done like a very, very long study on a lot of people about happiness. So all this data has come out of this, the happiness study at Harvard, I guess.
Oh, and it's new?
I think I'm getting that right. Well, in that there's always going to be updates, right? Because they've been studying them long term. So I'm sure there was revelations midway through the study. And so like one of the fun revelations is like the income achievement level of all the people in this study, which there were many, was not influenced whatsoever by their IQ. There's like no correlation.
Interesting.
So I love that one, right?
Yeah.
It's like you thought you did shitty on an IQ test, you didn't do good in school, doesn't mean shit. Right?
Yeah.
As far as just at least that. But anyways, in this chart I saw, there's a very predictable curve for everyone's happiness. And the lowest point across the board, men and women, is like 50, 53. And then it just starts going up and up and up. And it gets as high as it'll ever get your happiness in your 60s. And I was like,
really?
well, that's great news. I just kind of lived through, or I'm currently living through the worst time. I can't even imagine how happy I'm going to be in 10 years. I really like this graph.
That's weird. Makes sense for women because menopause. I wonder why men.
I think the stress of like, am I going to make it? Can I support everyone? All that's on your
Right.
shoulder. You're getting a glimpse of like, you made it. You're going to get across the finish line. Failure's off the table. You did it. You have a savings. You own your home. Family's safe. I think a lot of the pressure that you put on yourself evaporates.
Oh, you're saying
Professionally.
No,
and
yeah. I guess I meant why is it so low
in your 50s?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's that, as we would say, that inflection point between I had this identity, go build, go create,
Mm-hmm.
save, buy something, and then this little bit of a moment of like, and for what? Again, these are like, this is the broad arc of data, which is most people in whatever their given profession is, generally they hit their peak financial
Yeah.
effectiveness in their 50s. That's when people get paid. Whatever your chosen occupation
Yeah.
was, that is where it doesn't happen in your 30s or 40s. It generally happens in your 50s. So,
And maybe
and then you're halfway through life, so you're depressed.
that's what I was about to say. I bet maybe you're really like age becomes very present when you turn 50.
And I'm halfway done, and all I did was work. I think most people are looking at this moment going, I'm so sick of working.
Yeah.
It didn't make me feel awesome. And I can't quit because they're finally paying me what I deserve. And I got to get paid this number. So they might be looking at like a 10-year out window before they're happy.
If they're waiting for Social Security, they are waiting a bit.
Or just your standard retirement age.
Yeah, which I think normally, 65 is, But yeah, so that's really interesting.
Yeah, so my happiest years are like ahead of me, and yours too.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
My saddest years are ahead of me too. I
They
don't
are.
love that.
Yeah,
I don't love, that's not great.
That's not great.
Okay.
They're just slightly like the graphs are slightly like the low point's a little different for women than the men.
Yeah.
But in general, it's only off by a few years, and it is the exact same curve, right? It's like follows the same trajectory.
Interesting. Also, part of it maybe is that on average, probably around that age, 50, 53, your kids are maybe leaving, not here in this case, and not in LA, but on average in the country, probably that age, your kids might be heading out on their own.
Yeah.
That's
You've
depressing.
Just gotten through the teenage years,
or
which can be hard.
Yeah, exactly. Very interesting.
Yeah. But all very positive and optimistic.
Yeah, great. Okay. I can get through those 3 years.
Yeah.
Who
can't?
What will I do? Okay. His brother went to Georgia. I just wanted to say go dogs.
Yeah, go dogs.
Go dogs.
Been a big dogs day here in the
I know.
in the garage.
That's a Easter
I don't
egg.
like saying the garage. It doesn't have the same ring as attic.
I say garage. We can't say attic.
Well, we can't say attic because we're not in the attic.
Exactly.
But I wish garage had the same. And it should. Garage band, garage beer. There's a lot of cool garage.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You think it's... Well, the attic is very special.
Yeah, very few people have like an attic space that they've made a clubhouse out of. But a garage.
Yeah, it's like probably a lot of people have garage podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is where we are.
Then we're in a garage, yeah.
Now, you're probably upset about that because you're 50, but I'm not.
Yeah, you haven't bottomed out yet.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not at the
38.
nadir.
That's right. Okay, his brother's name is John, in case anyone wants to look him up.
I wonder if his brother's as cute as him and if he's single.
Let's see. He's a coach.
Okay. Well, most coaches are married, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. It doesn't say on his Wikipedia.
I can text Andy in this.
He's 49.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
He's about to be depressed.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me kick this down the road to you're 48 and he's coming out the other side.
What's the Happy Gilmore quote? He kind of like half said a Happy Gilmore quote. It's golf requires goofy pants and a fat ass.
Oh, I don't even know that quote.
Yeah, it's from Happy Gilmore.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So he had the record for the fastest serve, but now it's Sam Groth, and that's 163.
No, 116.3.
No, 163. He was 155.
Oh my God! It's at 163 now. You're right. He had been dethroned by someone at 156, but now it's jumped to 163.
Yeah. It was at a Challenger event. Challengers. I love that movie.
Yeah. Threesomes.
I love that movie.
Really hope you have a threesome one day with a couple of like real dream boats.
Me too.
Yeah. Sounds so fun. It's like a four hands massage.
I mean, the threesome thing is just so interesting because again, it has to be so specific.
Yeah.
It for me it has to be 2 men.
Yeah.
I find extremely attractive.
Yes.
And
but again, what I have found
all
in my
attention
own
on me.
experiments, you'll like one more than the other. And then you're like, I kind of just wish I was with this one.
well,
I
then
like
why do you
more.
want this for me?
Well, I
this
still want it
sounds-
for you. It'd be fun.
It sounds like a lot of anxiety. Well, maybe hopefully, best case, like they're good at different things.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
then-
Yeah.
It's very titillating.
Yeah.
Okay, Honeydews, he said, is a Chambord lemonade Grey Goose Sprite. I think he pretty much nailed it.
Okay.
It is Grey Goose, lemonade, raspberry liqueur such as Chambord, honeydew melon balls. This doesn't say Sprite, but he's probably right. He knows his
You
tennis.
seem to know his shit, yeah.
Yeah. I'm really
And
excited.
you'll be seeing him next year at it.
I'm excited to one day have this. Do you know why it's called Honeydews? Could you guess?
I mean, deuce is part of tennis.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
It's a tennis term for a tied score of 40-40. That seems like something that would come up in my minis.
I've only heard deuce. I've never heard anyone call it honeydeuce, but that's great.
Oh, no, honey, because the honeydew melon.
Okay.
Okay, he said Mayor Dinkins changed the flight pattern so it wouldn't fly over the U.S. Open. I thought that was so interesting for some reason.
Yeah.
And
Priorities.
That's so crazy, but it makes sense. And yeah, he did it. Changed the flight pattern of planes over the U.S. Open in 1990 by negotiating with the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, to reroute takeoffs from LaGuardia Airport to avoid the noise over Flushing Meadows Corona Park.
Just on that day, I assume.
Yeah. In exchange, the city agreed to pay the U.S. Tennis Association up to $325,000 annually for excessive flyovers that occurred during the tournament.
That's weird. They built in a penalty. It was like a favor, and then on top of it, I'm going to penalize you if you violate it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Good for them. They had a good negotiator.
Okay. Silver being worse than bronze. The silver medal complex, also known as silver medal syndrome, a psychological phenomenon where second place finishers, silver medalists, often appear less happy than third place bronze medalists because they engage in upward counterfactual thinking, focusing on what they could have done to achieve the first place rather than appreciating their accomplishment. In contrast, bronze medalists tend to focus on the alternative of finishing in fourth place or not receiving a medal at all, leading to a greater satisfaction with their outcome.
Yeah. So if your friend says, I have SMS, don't think like, yeah, we all have SMS texting. Think they have silver medal syndrome.
And then you can ask if they have SAD.
Seasonal affective disorder.
That's right.
And then you can ask them if they have UTI, urinary tract infection.
And you should ask because they might be struggling like you are. Okay, I looked up the most expensive sports because we started talking about how tennis is there's a lot of meritocracy. We feel like it's pretty meritocratized.
Meritocratic?
I like meritocratized.
Okay, it's nice. Yeah. Like democratized.
Yeah. To participate at the highest levels, Formula One racing, equestrian sports, polo, and competitive sailing are among the most expensive sports in the world.
Yeah, those have some pretty devastating built-in costs.
Exactly. Yeah. These sports require massive investments in elite equipment, maintenance, logistics, and skilled personnel. Oh, also high-cost youth sports, ice hockey says an average annual cost of $2,583 per child.
Ice hockey's rough because you got to get ice time at places throughout the year when you're not by a frozen lake or if you live in any state without frozen lakes. Yeah. So ice time becomes really pricey.
And then field hockey, ice. Okay, those are youth. Now it says elite level individual sports, golf.
Is most expensive?
It says high-end clubs can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars for a membership. Professional players pay for equipment, caddies, coaches, travel, and tournament fees, which can exceed $1 million per year.
$1 million per annum.
What's that mean?
A year.
Per atom?
Per annum.
Oh, wow.
Don't you like? It's a gentle way to say.
That was cool.
Yeah, per annum.
Skiing is also on here, and boxing.
Is affordable ones?
No, those are high.
Okay.
Yeah, those are high.
They don't have boxing rings on every corner in the city, but they do have parks.
Yeah, training camps, sparring partners, and specialized coaching and nutrition.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Let me see. I think I got them all, but let me just double check.
That's everything.
It. That's everything for Andrew Roddick.
Oh, we love him. We were charmed.
Very charmed. Charmed, I'm sure. What is charmed, I'm sure?
Charmed, I'm sure.
I don't get it.
It sounds like a sarcastic way to say you're charming.
Is it like, okay, if you're talking to me and we're shaking hands, who says it? Like, who's charmed?
Yeah. I feel like I'd say it like they were charmed, I'm sure. By you?
By you?
Yeah, like you're telling me, and then I met so-and-so. Charmed, I'm sure. They were? I don't know. But
I know,
but
normally it happens, I feel like, in a greeting. Like in the old times, they would like greet each other and say, charmed, I'm sure. Charmed, so are they talking about themselves? Like, no. I just charmed you, I'm sure?
No. I think they're sure that they've been charmed by their guest.
Okay.
They're sure of it.
It's bad grammar.
They're like, let me check in. Yeah, I feel charmed. I think that we owe it to everyone at the end of this ride to compile our 50 sexiest male guests. And I'm just saying that Andy's definitely on the list.
50 feels like
Too many?
Yeah. You're the one
But
that
now
always
there's
wants me to
1,000
reduce the list.
But they'll be at that point, they'll be over, like 1,200 guests. To do 10 would be 1%, 0.5%. Okay.
You're telling
What do you want
me
to keep it to? 1%? I
Well,
could agree to that.
it's either going to be 10 or 100 because you don't let me do hundreds and you only let me do tens.
Okay. Then it's going to be the top 10 sexiest. He's still on the list.
Wow.
But man, you think of Carmelo Anthony, your pants exploded. You think of like
Brad Pitt.
You think of
Maddie.
Yeah, there's a fuck.
There's
We've
a
had some
lot.
thoroughbreds trot through
Alexander
here.
Skarsgård.
Oh, boing.
Dwayne Wade. Did you know I learned in my aunt's memorial, Kama Sutra, Kama
Kuma.
means fun.
Oh, sure.
It means fun, like full of life.
Yeah.
And now that makes sense. Kama Sutra, like fun sex.
Sexual fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned a lot.
My favorite type of fun.
All right.
All right. Love you.